Good morning, all of you. Let's start the study about civil engineering government exams. So, various government exams in India will be highly recommended for students like SSC, ESC, Engineering Services, GATES, and other state-wise comparative exams. So, I am happy to watch this video and welcome to my channel Technique and Power of Civil. Let's start this video for first subject building materials. So first topic in building material, physical and chemical properties of aggregate, cements and other materials, classification, उसके standard test and manufacturing, curing of materials. एंड हम बहुत एडवांस मटेरियल भी सीखने वाले हैं जो टिम्बर से, वुडन बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट से, लैमिनेट से, बिटुमेन से and other paint varnish. In this video, I will complete the some topics of building material. So first topic is source of aggregate. Second topic is physical and chemical properties of aggregate. And third topic is test on aggregates. First topic is source of aggregate. So there are three types of source of aggregate. First is igneous rock, second is sedimentation rock, third is metamorphic rock. It is the form of weathering actions from the environment. It is in these pictures various types of source of aggregate. Sedimentation rock, it can be form of weathering actions with sun, rain and wind. The cementous material could be the carbonaceous, silicate or aggregate or in nature. It is various material it can be used as component consist of. In this limestone it can be a good concrete aggregate. Metamorphic rock shows the foliate structure, and in this sedimentation rock the thickness of foliate may be the various few centimeter to the meter of thickness. Is very large quantity of using sedimentation rock for building materials. Igneous rocks mostly form is lava to cool during the lava to form of this rock. In this very hard, tough and dense rocks, it can be used massive structure, glassy material, and it will be the various content to form of main content will be silica. Color of rock is light color and dark color. It is mostly used as filling material, glassy materials, etc. It will be depend upon rates. Various different rates it can be used for working. Physical and chemical properties of aggregate. So first is size. Aggregate are divided into the two types of size: coarse aggregate and fine aggregates. Coarse aggregate is more than 4.75 mm and fine aggregate is less than 4.75 mm. Maximum size of aggregate is commonly used in field 80 mm. Using a large maximum size will be result in reduction the cement of content, reduction of water requirements, reduction of driving sinkage. Maximum size of aggregate that can be used: thickness of section, spacing of reinforcement, clear cover, maximum handling and placing of techniques. Shape of aggregates will be very important characteristic to affect the workability of concrete. In start point, economical content of cement equipments for the given water cement ratio, reduction of aggregates are preferable to the angular aggregates. Is a highly strength and sometimes by greater durability as a result of interlocking textures of hardened concrete and higher bond characteristic between aggregate and cement paste. Flat particles of aggregate will be affect the workability, cement equipment strength and durability. Is very important properties of aggregate is shapes. Shape of aggregate, it is a four types of shapes: rounded, irregular and party rounded, angular and flanky. Modern rock suggests a different method of exposing a shape of aggregate by particular is called as angular index. Angular index formula is Fa equals to 3fh by 20 plus 1. It is where the fh is the angular numbers. Textures. Surface texture is a property which is measured within depend upon the relative degrees and which particle surface are polished, dull, smooth, rough. Surface texture depend upon hardness, grain size, pore structural rocks. Hard ends, fine grains material will generally have smooth fraction of surface. Surface texture depend upon hardly bond strength, characteristic strength of aggregate, glassy, smooth, aggregate and crystallines. Test on aggregates. So first test is aggregate of crushing value. Strength of rock found in making a strength specimen, crystalline shape and size of 25 mm diameter to 25 mm heights. Different rock samples are found in given different compressive strength, varying the minimum about 45 MPa of maximum to the 545 MPa. In this stage, we made a single size of aggregate, passing to 12.5 mm and a 10 mm sieve. The crushing value of aggregate respectively the concrete used road, pavements and building materials, permanent or other structures. In this picture, it is the aggregate crushing value test pictures. It is a specimen. If one is hammer, is the hammer cylinders and loading and aggregates. It is the size of aggregate in pictures. So see this. It is a very important for the crushing value test. Aggregate abrasion value. Apart from the testing of aggregate with respect to the crushing value, important resistance testing of aggregate with respect to the resistance were in the important test of aggregate to use as road construction, warehouse floors and pavement construction. In this stage, it is a common use for test of aggregate for abrasion resistance. First is David Altran test, Derry abrasion test and Los Angeles test. Good work should have abrasion value is not less than 17%. A rock sample will a value of less than 14 will be considered poor. Hardness is how to measure 20 minus loss of jams divided by 3. It is a measure the hardness. In this picture, it is a abrasion value test. Modulus of elasticity. The modulus of elasticity of aggregate is depend upon compositions of textures and structures. With respect to the shrinkage, the elastic behavior and is very small to extend the creep of concretes. It is very important for aggregates. So next, bulk density. Bulk density or unit weight is the same as the aggregate has a valuable information to regard the shapes and aggregate of aggregates. The specific gravity of angular aggregate shows lower bulk density. The bulk density of aggregate is measured by filling the content of noun of volume, standard manners and weight. The bulk density is depend upon particle size distribution, shapes of particles. The method of finding the voids contents. Bulk density is a aggregate is a interlaced where it deals with lightweight aggregate and heavyweight aggregates. Sieve analysis is very important test for aggregates is the operation to divide the sample of aggregates various fractions to the consist of principal the same. The aggregate used making a concrete are normally use our maximum size 80 mm, 40 mm size, 20 mm size, 10 mm, 4.75 mm, 2.36 mm, 60 micron, 300 micron, 150 micron. The fine aggregate are designed coarse sand, medium sand and fine sand. The fine sand is finest modulus is 2.2 to 2.6. Medium sand finest modulus 2.6 to 2.9 and coarse sand Fineness model is 2.9 to 3.2.